Hey everyone, okay, so it's that time of year again, which means it's time for makeup trends that need to die in 2018. Now this is just a very fun video. For the majority of it, it's not to be taken too seriously, it's just a bit of fun. No point getting all worked up about it, because I won't read it. But before we get on to kind of the more fun stuff, and it really is just a little bit of fun, I want to start with a makeup trend that I really think needs to bugger off in 2018, and this is a serious part for me because I think it's really important, and that is filters over videos. The problem with filters over videos is that they're so fundamentally dishonest. Now, I'm not really talking about YouTube gurus or people like that. I'm actually talking about the companies that are using them, because they use them to promote their product and say their new foundation or concealer or powder, whatever it is. But oftentimes these companies, they have so much money, they've got a model in who's 20 years old, she's got amazing skin. If you need to use a filter over that kind of skin and that kind of beauty, then surely there is something fundamentally wrong with the product you're trying to promote. And oftentimes that product comes with a big backstory. It took 20 years to develop, it's the best foundation in the whole world, it smooths wrinkles and creases, yet they use it on a model who's 20, she's got perfect skin, and she doesn't need a filter, but they stick one on anyway. I think it's fundamentally wrong in every sense of the word, because it gives the illusion that this product can do this to your skin, when in fact it's computer trickery and enhancement that's doing it. It's fundamentally wrong. It needs to stop because it's disgusting. Okay, so now that bit's over with, let's get on with makeup trends that need to die 2018. Monobrow. If you are my age or a bit older or a bit younger, but around that similar age, Baywatch. I don't remember her real name, I think it was Shawnee in the show. And she had almost a monobrow. It came very, very close into the center of here. It was really, really close. And it was incredibly beautiful and sexy because it was her natural brow. Why on earth anybody would want to draw in, and it's always black as well, they always like do it really dark. Why you'd want to draw in an extra thick monobrow, I'm not entirely sure. And there's a lot of people out there that I find very attractive and they have almost a monobrow, but it's a natural one. Not drawn in, not with a black Sharpie, it's just, no. Okay, eyelash nose hair. Now, I actually saw this in real life in London. And that's not a lie, I saw it in real life. I honestly thought it was a ridiculous thing when I first caught a glimpse of it online. Then when I actually saw it, it just made me absolutely horrified. Nose hair, as you get a bit older, you start to find that you get a lot of nose hair and quite a bit of ear hair. Still not that much chest hair, no matter how much I do my affirmations. But I'm getting a lot of hair here, and a lot of hair here. I don't want more. Why would you pop a fake eyelash up your nostril? I'm not even going to talk about this one any longer because it's so ridiculous. Dots over the face. Now, dots all over the face might make for a wonderful Instagram picture, and oftentimes they do, but that's it. It doesn't do anything else. You might as well just smudge it all over, because those dots are still going to get blended in exactly the same way as everything else. And I'm seeing it a lot recently. It's like it had a revival, then it went away, now it's having another revival. The dots do nothing. If you want a dot concealer around, great, go for it, do it. It's not, the outcome is going to be no different to if you just swiped it on, because it's going to get blended. So if it makes you happy to dot it all over, you go for it, knock yourself out. But would it make a difference? No. Okay, really, really, really skinny nose highlight. Now you all know what I'm talking about. That ultra skinny, muddy brown, slightly orangey highlight that is not blended. I totally get that the nose highlight thing, the nose contour thing. What the irony of what most people don't understand is that whatever color you're using on your cheeks, the nose one should be lightest. The nose contour should always be the lightest. It just looks more beautiful that way. But that bronzy, orangey, ultra thin cut line on the nose. And then, do you know what? And then don't blend it. Just walk around like that and just be like, sod you Wayne. I'm going to walk around like that and I'm going to like it. People are going to look at me, and they're looking at me because I've got a really skinny nose. That's not why they're looking at you. I can promise you that. That's not it. Nose tip highlight. We covered this last year, it's still here. Now, I like a little of, that's it, literally, it's barely that. Noses in general, most people want to minimize the shape of their nose. Sticking a beacon of light in the center of your nose is not going to minimize it. It's going to draw attention to it. Just to reiterate, anything that we highlight on our faces stands out. Why do you want your nose to stand out? Because most people want it to look smaller. And yet we're doing something that's making it look massive. Is that really what you want? Because I'm thinking it isn't. But you like your damn Instagram trends, don't you, people? Well, I don't. I can fuck off. Okay. Now, PR box openings. I have absolutely nothing wrong with people who want to do that. I do not. It is so far removed from what I like and what I think. Now, if you love people that do PR box openings, I'm not slagging them off. I'm just saying, I hate it. I hate everything about it bothers me fundamentally. Now, I didn't grow up with a lot of money. I didn't have any money growing up. We were very, very, there was no extra cash, not even a couple of pounds. As I'm older and I've acquired more things, it's a beautiful thing, but I've worked for those things. The irony is that the more money you get, or the bigger your fame, or the bigger your whatever it is, the more free shit you get. And now, as I'm older, I can buy that stuff to review. Great, I love that it's sent for free sometimes, it's wonderful. I don't have to go out and spend money, but I can afford to go out and buy it now. When I had no money, where were those companies then? They were nowhere to be seen, nowhere. I wasn't on their radar, they didn't give a shit about me, but now I've got a lot of followers, suddenly it's okay to send me free stuff. I do not want to sit here with boxes and boxes of shit and just be talking about it and showing you everything that I have that you don't have. And that's what it feels like to me. Look how spoiled I am. Look how ungrateful I am. It just bothers me to the core. I hate every aspect of it. And I'm really not picking on anybody that likes to do the PR box openings. I'm just saying it is everything about that just fills me with absolute horror because I hate it. You've got a, do you know what, we're going to move on to another one. Beauty room tours, right? Now, let me tell you what a beauty room tour looks like for really, really big people, stars on YouTube. It is a room filled with expired makeup. That's all it is. It's a room filled with 1 million eyeshadows and 90,000 foundations and concealers and blushes that have all expired because you could never, ever, ever use them all. Ever. Ever. But you are doing this video and people are out there going, you know what I mean? Like, that's something to aspire to. Having no mortgage is something to aspire to. Being a good person, that's something nice to aspire to. Writing nice comments on my videos, that's something to aspire to. But having drawers and drawers of makeup that is so old and expired because you cannot possibly use it. And there are younger people out there particularly who are so impressionable, who truly believe that this will make them, this is a good thing. It is not a good thing. It is nothing to aspire to. Again, I find it absolutely horrifying. And finally, because it's still not gone, walking in London with my friend, we're walking around and next to me, now I always think, and people don't always believe this about me, but you're hard pressed to find anybody that could care less about makeup, even though I love it. Because I honestly think you should do what you want. I would rather see somebody look way overboard than just nothing, because I think it's a part of your personality. But the over sharp, over blinding cheek highlight still makes me go a little bit when I see it. Now, there are a lot of people that can actually pull it off really, really nicely. And I like it. There's a certain look that they've got where they pull it off quite nicely because every feature is strong on their face, so it kind of works. But when it's this blinding, metallic, we all like what we like, people. You know, we all like what we like. I don't like it. It hurts me. It upsets me. It offends me. But if you like it, go for it. It's just really not for me. I don't know. I do know why I don't like it. And if I don't like it, that means you shouldn't too. That's not the truth, but I just don't like it. There's something about it that just makes me not happy. I think it's just because when it's so thick and heavy, it looks like it's not blended. I think that's what bothers me more than the light and the reflection and the screams. I think it's more just the fact that it looks like it's not blended. I think that's probably it. So there you go. That is the makeup trends that need to die in 2018. Leave your comments right down there because it will be fun. And coming up after all these videos are videos every 2 days of the very best products of 2017. And I haven't filmed them yet. And it's going to be a long day in hell doing those. So that'll be fun. I look forward to showing you them all. Looking forward to the comments in this video. Be nice. And remember, if you like everything that I've just talked about, that's okay. I don't care. You have no need to slag me off. This is just a little bit of a fun video. Okay, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.